For me naman po, since we weren't born during that era, I think I can only speak from what I've read and from what I've read from the internet and from the books.
Pag tinawag po na EDSA Revolution, yun nga po, Marcoses, and may martial law po na nangyari.
For me, one word, pagkakaisa.
So yun, based sa aking prior knowledge, yung People's Power movement na kung saan it is a revolution na against sa mga sa political governance or yung political movement na karamihan or majority hindi nasang-ayon sa nangyayari.
I also think na mas well known siya as nung time or time ni Marcos specifically kasi everything binibring up si EDSA Revolution and this movement or this holiday is about kay Marcos din. So mostly bad governance, not just towards nung kay Marcos lang, but also kung ano nangyayari for the past year before the revolution.
EDSA People Revolution po na naganap sa EDSA. That day, ang pagkakalala ko sa kwento ng lolo ko, isa daw po yun sa saddening na nangyari sa Pilipinas. Kasi maraming nasaktan and marami ding pumunta doon na bukod sa nasaktan is parang yung hinihiling nila is hindi napakinggan.
Personally, for me, when I hear the word EDSA Revolution, People Power #1, I remember all the sacrifices that Filipinos made, especially yung lola ko kasi, naabutan niya yun. And she often tells us about it and how hard it was during that time. And during the moment na parang everyday merong namamatay and walang solusyon. And para kayong nasa purge. So, I think it's difficult to live in that era and to see that they survived that is proof how Filipinos know what they deserve, however, options are lacking.
For me, I think it is disrespectful sa mga sacrifices ng mga Filipino noon. And also, I think it is a form of historical revisionism in which the current Marcos administration, which they actually climb in power again, are trying to rewrite history in which they're trying to parang remove yung mga nangyari before and they're trying to clean their names. And so, I think it's disrespectful and I think that it shouldn't be removed as one of the holidays.
Yung removal ng EDSA People Power as a recognition na movement ng tao is parang form po siya ng history distortion po siya. So, mawawala yung awareness ng students as well as other people, especially yung marami na po sa atin ngayon yung illiterate about history. And nagkukulang na po yung knowledge, which is madali na pong persuade yung mga tao na onting salita lang ng gobyerno makapu-persuade na kagad sila, agree ako ganito, maayos natin to kasi sabi ng gobyerno. But without critical thinking, pati pag tingin sa past happenings natin, na until now, hanggang ngayon naman sa gobyerno, hindi pa naaayos.
Nakakalungkot isipin na hindi siya kasama sa parang parte siya ng pagbabago ng history. Kasi parang minumulat tayo sa makabagong paraan na hindi dapat siya sineselebrate or kino-commemorate kasi ang EDSA People Power ay parang wala lang sa kanila since sila ang nakaupo sa pwesto. Pero kung isipin natin na ang EDSA People Power ay wala sa pinaka-holiday natin is nakakalungkot talaga.
Feeling ko hindi siya dapat tinanggal kahit na it's falling on a Sunday kasi yung holiday na yun, it reminds us how people fought for our sovereign. So parang yung fact na tinanggal siya as a holiday, para siyang sampal sa paghihirap ng mga taong nakibaka para sa kalayaan natin sa diktadorya.
It is disrespectful and I find it borderline insulting that they have removed it from the list of holidays because it invalidates the sacrifices of our countrymen who have offered their lives for our freedom. Hindi lang naman kasi nagkaka-holiday para walang pasok yung mga students or yung mga nagtatrabaho. Holidays are meant to serve as a remembrance or yung day nga na yun, why it makes it special. Sinaselebrate natin yung araw na yun, hindi dahil, ay walang pasok. Dahil may nangyari na gantong ka-importante or gantong ka-impactful during the last years.
Since sila din po yung government ngayon, parang revising the history is for themselves. Dapat po alalahanin ng People's Power Revolution po kasi kasama po natin, part na po siya ng history natin and nawawala na po yung liwanag sa dilim ngayon.
Para sa akin, dapat siyang alalahanin. Para sa akin kasi bilang kabataang o mamamayang Pilipino, kahit na wala nga ako doon, inaalala ko pa rin siya, sineselebrate ko siya kasi na-appreciate ko yung ginawa ng mga Pilipino noon para mapunta tayo kung nasaan tayo ngayon. Nagbigay rin kasi siya sa atin ng hope, pagkakaisa na kahit na kabataan kami, meron pa rin kaming kapit-busy.
Dapat siyang alalahanin sapagkat yung naganap na People Power Revolution, historical siya sa kung paano kung paano nagsama-sama yung mga Pilipino noon para mag-protest and kung paano kagaling or kung depende sa kung anong tingin nila dun sa pinuno nung panahon na yun. Kung gaano siya kagaling or kung gaano siya ka-worst. Pero para sa akin dapat alalahanin.
It still should be remembered since this day is meant for us to celebrate and to celebrate the sacrifices of fellow Filipino people from the past and their sacrifices nga.
I believe dapat pa rin siyang alalahanin kasi it reminds us of our great tragic history. Sabi nga dun sa movie ni Liza Soberano na Alone Together, if my memory serves me right, it says, we must never forget and we shall never forget. Kasi yung happening na yun sa past, yun yung nagsisilbing lesson sa atin para siyang okay, ito pala yung mga dapat nating iwasan. Ito yung mga dapat nating natutunan dito sa event na yon.
Dapat nating alalahanin yun. Kasi bukod sa isang malaking sakripisyo yun ang simbolo na lumaban tayo para sa ating independence. And alam natin kung ano yung kaya natin kasi pinush natin eh. So I think it's very disrespectful if we will let people continue to step on our rights na in the first place is ours, was ours, and should always be ours. I will always advocate for people to continue believing and celebrating our pride and independence by not forgetting the EDSA People Power 1.